Years ago, I lived on a farm. I had horses and cows and sheep and tried to live off the land like many people tried to do back in the 80s. And it was so exciting. I learned so many things then. And I had a horse named Magic. And one morning, we had an underground house. And one morning, I woke up and I kept hearing this sound. It was a pounding sound. It was ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. And then I'd hear this loud squeal, and she was whinnying. I'm not going to do that because you'll laugh. So I got up. I had my pajamas on. It was cold outside. It was January. So I got my boots on. I threw my coat on over my pajamas, and I ran outside, and she came tearing at me right toward the fence. And she came, I mean, her nostrils were like this big, and she was just whinnying, and you could tell that something was wrong. So I didn't know what to do. So I climbed under the fence, and she tore off toward the back fence, way, way, way back there. I guess it was about 500 feet, but it was way back there for me. And I took off running. Now there was snow on the ground, and my boots are slippering, and I didn't have any. I didn't tie my shoes, my boots, so I'm running as fast as I can. And finally, she keeps turning around and just getting so frustrated with me because I'm going so slow. And at one moment, I noticed that her large pregnant belly was not there anymore. She was slim and trim. Something had happened in the night. I started running faster and faster and faster, and she got all the way to the back part of the fence, and she stopped and she looked at me, and then she whinnied. And I'm like, "What? What?" And I looked over, and there was her baby, beautiful baby, on the other side of the fence. She wanted me to help her. Okay, so I got my grips and I ran over to the fence, and I realized I can't open this fence. It's all barbed wire. It's all tangled up in the trees and stuff. So I had to run all the way back to the barn, get the wire cutters, run back up there, and I cut it all the fence down. I opened up this whole big area, and I pulled the fence because it was all tangled in the trees and the bushes and stuff. And her baby was just laying there, just looking up at me. And as I pulled it open, she stood up, and she was still wet from birth. And she walked over to me with her little wobbly legs, and she just walked right past me and then just nuzzled up next to her mom, and then just started nursing and just sucking. And then she looked at me, and then she looked at her mom, and it was as if to say, "You did it. You got help. You got us some help." This is how I feel about marriage. How determined are you to have your marriage work? How determined are you? Are you willing to make a lot of noise and whinny and yell and scream and just get some help so that you can save your marriage? Your marriage has life. If it still has life in it, there are answers. There's ways to get your marriage to be bliss, like it was when you first met. A long time ago, when you first met, things were great. Things were wonderful, right? And then things happened. Life happens. You get a job, you get frustrated, stuff happens. But you've got to take control of your life. There's a certain way of thinking. There's a certain way of doing things that I can help you and show you how you can get on the right track. 49% of the population, they just call it quits. They just can't do it anymore. They're not willing to be determined like Magic was. And the other 49% basically quit. They just live like roommates. Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? Is to just live like roommates? No. There's so much more. There's a richer, beautiful marriage that you can have. And I can show you how. Just get in touch with me. You can go to my website. It's Upgrade Our Marriage. Upgrade, R-O-U-R, marriage.com. Just go to upgradeourmarriage.com. There's an appointment. You can click to get an appointment with me and just set up a 1 hour. We will get together and we will talk. We can talk and I can discover what the pitfalls are in your life, how to communicate, what's wrong with your communication. I can help you with this. I know because I have personally been there. I have been there. I struggled for 15 years and I wasn't willing to quit. And I'm so glad that I didn't quit. We had another 20 years together. And it was beautiful before he passed away. We had a good marriage then. And I can show you all the things that can help you in your marriage that I learned. Marriage counselors didn't work for me. They didn't work for us. And they just kept wanting us to drag all the past stuff into our marriage and talk about it. And all we did was fight the whole way there, the whole way back. That was our fighting day, was the marriage counselor day. I want to show you how you can have a look forward to day, a happy day, a day where you make plans and experience romance and love. That's what you want, right? I can help you do this. Just go to my website, upgradeourmarriage.com. So simple. And click the button. There's no judgment. There's no pressure. If you don't want to do this, I can't help you anyway. So just click the button. I'm going to show you how I can help you. And if it's something you like, we can work together. I would love to work with you. That's my goal. That's what I think about. That's what I dream about. That's what I enjoy doing. That's all I think about is helping you too, helping you in your marriage, because I can do it. I know I can. It seems so difficult and so frustrating, and I can help ignite that fire within you again together. And you can have that exciting 2% of the population. Those are the people that live their marriage wonderfully, and I can help you do it. Give me a call.